no use.
It is. I guess it is no use.
Yep.
Whatever. Let's
The
just
intro
slide
has
into
no
him.
use anymore.
It's no use. You cannot force this next intro. What you gotta do here is actually you have to force him to pick up the tables, which is what I found out not too long ago. Right here I was trying to kind of phase through the wall, but that didn't work.
Yeah.
And we get an we haven't mentioned this, but this is our first introduction to Silver the Hedgehog.
Yes,
And,
last part was.
Josh, you like him?
Yeah, kind of. I just think he's like bad good, you know.
He's
Just like, I just love how retarded his voice acting is in this game. That's
Great.
probably the main reason.
He sounds like Link from Zelda CDI.
Yeah, I
Great,
just love
great.
how retarded the voice acting is.
Like whenever he says "great" in this game, I always think of Link from CDI saying "great."
Yeah, they sound pretty similar.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't legitimately like this character. I just like how retarded this character is. So I'm like laughing at him, kind of liking him, you know. So yeah.
Well, I think if they played him for laughs, he'll be a lot more likable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then again, he tries going serious in this, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's clearly trying to somehow do another Shadow the Hedgehog in terms of character.
Mhm.
Yeah, except maybe a little bit of a more light-hearted and confused and dumb and retarded Shadow. So.
Well, he's clearly different from Shadow, but I mean like a new fancy hedgehog on the block.
Yeah.
Sonic's
Yeah.
rival.
With a buff chest.
Yeah.
No, he's got a furry
Okay, I
chest.
thought you were gonna make a Knuckles reference. I heard on the block it was like with the buff chest.
I didn't go into the Knuckles thing here.
I just thought you were gonna go in some sort of Knuckles rap thing.
I was thinking it'll be interesting to see Silver and Knuckles together in the story.
I can just imagine
I love
Sonic
that shot.
like being hit. Oh shit! Ah,
Ugh, Sonic really... His character gets assassinated in this game. It's like his backbone has been removed.
Yeah.
Sonic's probably the worst in this game.
Yep. For a game named Sonic the Hedgehog, just like straight out Sonic the Hedgehog, it doesn't really tend to focus on Sonic at that much.
Yeah, the audio glitch you're missing is just that the audio glitched for some reason in Premiere Pro, like accidentally pasted over it. Then it was like, oh, damn it. So it just disappeared, never to be found again.
So yeah, so you get to miss Amy's whiny voice acting. So,
I guess I
yay.
just saved your guys' ass.
At least her voice is better than it is
This
now.
is the only time you see her in Sonic
Oh yeah,
Story.
Lost World.
This is the only time you see her in this game for Sonic Story, anyways.
Wow, and she's like supposed to be Sonic's girlfriend. See?
No, that's Elise.
That's why I was talking. Oh well, both. Whatever. Well, she's in the love test.
Yeah, she is. And oh wait, yeah, that's the only other time you see her though. Oh, by the way, fuck
Yeah.
this guy. Who's
Yeah,
the
he's
captain?
retarded.
I don't know. Who is the captain? Oh, it's you. Okay.
That game was basically just loading screen fest.
Like,
Like,
easiest S rank of the game.
yeah, if you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, you're most likely gonna accidentally talk to him twice because you're gonna be like, "Oh, I don't want to listen to this text. Let's just match this X button." And you're like, "Oh, oops! I accidentally talked to him again."
Yeah, when it was it.
I was going to say, thank goodness I saw an LP of this game before I played it myself.
I had to watch an LP of this game at the same time I was playing because I could not figure my way out. Like even after watching the Brain Scratch playthrough for a bit, I was still lost.
Yeah, because I could imagine someone walking around the town for like minutes trying to find out who the captain is.
Who is this damn captain? Then you just, for shits and giggles, just ask him. He's like, "Oh yeah, I am the captain." And then you realize you've wasted like 10 minutes of your life.
Yeah.
Lucky for me, that didn't happen. Because I accidentally watched too far again.
Town.
I love the exploding capsules though.
Now here's the thing, I think town missions might be a good idea in a Sonic game. It's just that these are a bit repetitive,
A bit?
and with the loading times, it just drags out the game.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I think it'd be better, like, to have, like, kind of town-like missions, or, like, just general, like, missions instead of, like, the Omo Trail missions, because the Omo Trail missions, you just have to find a level that's good to do a certain thing in, and then do it, but with these, it's just, like, you just have to straight up do something, so it isn't, like, as annoying. So I'd kind of like that better, yeah, I agree with that.
I like the missions in Sonic Generations, because they felt different from the main levels.
Yes.
Whereas these, I don't really think they give you something different for the most part. Well, unless they're like an annoying math puzzle.
Oh, there are some annoying math puzzles. Especially since the loading screens are really long in that said math puzzle. And all you gotta do is hit 1499999 like you're Hitler.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh, you failed the mission, loading screen.
Yeah.
Back in the town. Do it all over.
And somehow
again.
I got an S rank there. Wasn't looking for it, but I got one.
For that math mission, I've never been able to, like, actually do it legitly without looking up something, because every time I do it, like, during loading screens, I forget what I'm doing.
Okay, for some reason here, although he's only in the silver playthrough, I decided, oh, where's Hatson the Pigeon? He's supposed to be here.
Huh.
But I accidentally walked into that anyways. No, wait, no, that's later when I look for Hatson. But he's not in Sonic Story at all, he's only in Silvers.
You know, I would think Knuckles should really be guarding the Master Emerald. But then again, I guess this is supposed to be a repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been demoted to a delivery man.
If you want...
Help me, Sonic, you're my only hope.
Meet me at my base in White Acropolis.
What the... Why does Knuckles have Legos for shoes?
He's pretty cocky.
Well, Legos on his shoes, like he glued them there.
I'm going.
I know this is supposed to be sort of like, I'm going to save Elise, but it goes off as him sounding like a dumbass.
Yep.
I'll walk straight into his trap. He'll never suspect it.
He thinks I'm gonna avoid it. Nope, I'm gonna trigger this damn trap.
Oh, so you really like using the spin dash?
Makes you go faster.
I still hate it in this game, but it's really awkward.
Like, even when I get the blue gem, I use the spin dash. Here's also one of the easiest missions of this game. All you gotta do is just homing attack and homing attack and homing attack.
Press A to win.
All I did was press A. And I think that's it. What you can do, though, is sometimes the barrels will be moving at the same time, and they'll just push Sonic off screen.
We're this way, guys.
Okay, guys, we gotta move the camera. Like how Knuckles is just scratching his head, like, oh.
Yeah, they're all just doing their idle animations.
Like how Sonic's like, okay, we gotta go into Eggman's base. Let's just hang out here for a bit.
Yep.
Yes, this game doesn't have auto
Yeah,
save.
well, there is, sort of. But only after levels.
Yeah, like after levels, they give you the option to save.
Now, it's a level I very rarely replay as Sonic, just because of this one jump. We'll see very soon.
Is it the last one?
It's the one where if you don't
Oh
manage
yeah,
to
the last
go,
one.
As you can see here, you sort of press jump, and on the snowboard and a ramp, you sometimes do a jump, but it's really finicky.
Sometimes it doesn't work, which really disappoints me.
I had this trouble with Actually, I didn't, because Shadow doesn't have a snowboard.
I was gonna say Sonic's the only one who has a
But,
snowboard.
Okay, well, I was thinking the trouble I did have with Sonic is, I think you have to press forward as
Yeah, you
well.
gotta hold forward, or Sonic's
And
just gonna sit there.
I mean,
Oh,
do a jump off a
I don't
ramp.
know. I don't know about jumps, but you have to hold forward to move.
Ooh, Was
yeah,
that your first attempt?
I know
or
how to
did
do
you
it.
have to restart?
It's pretty simple for me. That's just because I've done this so many times.
Ooh, get you.
So weird seeing
I was trying to do a
without
spin
loading
dash through,
screens.
but it didn't really want me to.
It flows better. I was gonna say those both things just go down and stay.
But yeah, this game does flow a lot better if you take out the loading screens, which I like, because that's why I did it, so we didn't have to sit through all of them.
Yeah, it's a little weird just watching it. It's like, what? Oh, I thought this was like the coffee break time, but no.
Here's where you take a sip of your coffee and order the pizza.
Yes.
By the way, always hit the middle guy first, because it gives you a big point bonus.
Yeah, I would say that combat does slow down the game, which it does. But to give this game some credit, there's usually like a shortcut or an easier way to take out a group of enemies. Like sometimes it's the leader or an explosive box or like a blue.
It's possible to get
collar.
2 Sonics here, by the way, if you glitch out the game pretty hardcore. But you have to have the purple gem with you. What you gotta do is skip the whole tail section, get to the end, jump over the big barricade at the end as Sonic, and then you have 2 Sonics there, and Sonic will follow Sonic.
Sweet.
Which is weird, but it's also kind of cool.
Yeah.
Also, don't bother with those things, even though I do.
You know, I was just thinking the characters of Tails and Knuckles used to be like main characters. But at this point in the series, you can tell it's just Sonic, Shadow, and Silver.
Yeah.
And they've been relegated to sidekicks. Which used to bother me at the time, because I like Knuckles and Tails. Although at this point in the franchise, we only see Sonic. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of used to it. Oh, you clever person, you.
Yeah. I die, though. That pisses me off. Wait, do I die? I die here.
Just when I was starting to be impressed.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I thought I died there, but that must have been one of my practice playthroughs. What?
Now, you see, granted, this area is a bit bland, but...
Oh, no, here's where I die. No, I don't. Okay.
Wow, you're really bad at predicting your gameplay.
Apparently I do beat this level without dying. Huh.
I was gonna say this area is a bit bland, but I like the idea of having this wide open area in a 3D Sonic game.
Well, they do that lots in for Sonic section in Knuckles based levels. They set up a path for Sonic, even though it's also a wide open area.
Yeah.
Also, I have 60,000 points.
Actually, I think that wide open area does a better job of more exploration than Sonic Lost World does in any of its levels.
Also, I was gonna edit it so that it'd be like in Johnny's playthrough where Sonic and Tails and Knuckles just came back after he sent them back in time. Then Eggman has to push the button again.
Yes, I've invented this time machine. I don't really know how it works, but what the hell, I'll give it a try.
Pushes it. Then he starts talking to Elise about it. Then Sonic and Tails and Knuckles come in. Pushes the button again. Also, I think here is where you see Eggman's eyes. And you're not supposed to see those.
And they're blue.
They're blue. It's weird. Oh no, there's that line again. I like how Knuckles tried punching the thing, though.
It's a time machine. I know, I'll punch time.
That's something Knuckles would do, too. Move, bitch.
Wow! Looks so retarded when they're flying around. It's awesome.
Rest assured, I should not read it.
Oh no, Elise's pets are gone. Oh, she's sad.
It'd be kind of funny if this was just all Elise's imagination. Like, that's how they should have done it. Like, after you beat Solaris, all of a sudden Elise just wakes up from, like, some sort of dream.
Yeah. Yeah, and there is that scene at the beginning where she does dream about Iblis. So you could just like cut that part and put it all the way to the end. Even though that kind of already happens because like the beginning sequence happens again at the end of the game. But
ugh, her skin's just so bright. No one's that white unless you like live in your basement, like for weeks and
she's
weeks
a
on end.
vampire. What sun? I don't know what sun is.
Good side. Ugh.
Which side is? What do you consider the good side?
Like how her legs look really tan there, but they're just actually stockings or leggings or whatever they are. I don't know women's clothes.